Hello, my PokePadawans, and welcome again to VGC 2016. Jedi Cardet here, bringing you a continuation of my returning series, playing some VGC on Showdown. We are continuing with our Weather Trap team episode. If you missed it, check out the last episode for a full go over of the team. So we're just going to jump straight into some battles, and I've just realised XSplit is showing on the recording. Very professional. Nice touch, Jedi. Nice touch. So yeah, we're just going to jump into some battles straight off. I haven't laddered much, so we're still kind of low at the bottom of the ladder, as is kind of obvious from this battle. Pikachu. Can we appreciate the Pikachu? And he's got Togekiss. I hate Togekiss so much. So much. Okay, so he's probably going to open with... He could open with a Pikachu for Fake Out. But I could open with Lucolo and probably... See, Togekiss is probably going to have the Thunder Wave. Because if I know Togekiss, it's going to be Thunder Wave, Air Slash, Heat Wave, and either Roost or Protect. Or it could be Following, actually. Could be Following. So Rock Slide could come in handy. Actually, Aegis Slash could do something against Togekiss. You could open with Aegis Slash. I kind of want to open with Aegis Slash because it's Fake Out immune. And it can just go for a straight up Iron Head onto Togekiss. And I also want to bring Kyogre. I do want to bring Kyogre, but I don't know where. Do I want to lead with it, or do I just want to... See, I think Mega Gengar could be useful as well. Actually, I'm going to go for a Ghost Open with Aegis Slash and Gengar. Bring Kyogre in the back, and then we're going to bring Zygarde. Zygarde could do a few things here. Zygarde possibly could. Yeah, I'm going to bring Zygarde. Okay, so Pikachu Dragonite, that's fine. That's fine. Kind of. Sort of, maybe. So Pikachu's probably going to just want to go for a straight up T-Wave, isn't it? Dragonite I'm not so sure about. Are you going to Outrage? Are you going to Outrage Dragonite? Part of me wants to get a substitute up with Aegis Slash and then taunt the Pikachu. Because Pikachu will probably outspeed Aegis Slash since it's got no speed investment. And then I don't really want to be dealing with a T-Wave because Aegis Slash is kind of my Togekiss answer. But then I don't really want anything else paralysing either. I could bring in Zygarde, but I run the risk of Dragonite either Dracoing or Outraging it, because I have seen people on the bottom of the ladder using Outrage in low ladder, as was proven in the last video I did when I got outraged to death by a Zekrom. I do kind of just want to go for a Sludge Bomb on Pikachu. But then again, it's running the risk of the T-Wave. I'm going to substitute, and I'm going to Mega Evolve Sludge Bomb onto the Pikachu, because I don't want to be dealing with T-Wave. Okay, so Dragonite protects, that's fine. Get the Sludge Bomb off. On Pikachu, it's not even Sash. Not even Sash. And we get a substitute up at the same time, so we are sitting pretty. Okay, Mawile. Mawile gets the... What happened to the Intimidate? It doesn't affect Aegis Slash. Wait, does Intimidate not work on Pokemon behind substitutes? This is news to me. Okay, so what I kind of want to do now is I kind of want to switch into... I want to go for an Iron Head on Dragonite. And then bring Kyogre in over Gengar. Because Mawil's probably just going to Mega Evolve Sucker Punch, he'll Mega Evolve Protect. Dragonite can't Protect since it did it last turn. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in Kyogre. So we've got the Ice Beam option, then we're going to hit Dragonite and break its multi-scale. So there's the Protect. Earthquake. Breaks our Sash. We go for the Iron Head. Done. Okay, so you're going to spam Earthquake, aren't you? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Void Guard and Ice Beam. That's what I'm going to do. So Void Guard to protect against another Earthquake. So I get the feeling that this thing is just going to try and spam it to try and kill Aegislash at least. It did a fairly decent amount of damage to Kyogre as well. So we get an Ice Beam off on Togekiss, which is lovely. Oh, that Play Rough though. That was most unfortunate. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to substitute again. Sub and Sludge Bomb on the Togekiss. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Sludge Bomb on Togekiss to get rid of it. Oh, it protects though. Damn. That's put us in a bad situation. Okay, so we've got Zygarde left. What can you do, Zygarde? We can... We are sat behind a substitute, so he can't kill us with Sucker Punch. So I can Iron Head the Togekiss and protect. Do I want to protect or do I want a Landsrath? I want a Landsrath. No, I'm going to protect because Togekiss is probably going to be faster than both. Heat Wave. Okay, I was expecting a Dazzling Gleam. There's the Iron Head, gets rid of Togekiss. More will go to Play Rough on Zygarde, but we protected, so that's fine. Okay, so here's the Dragonite. So I'm going to go for... I could double up on Mawile, but I run the risk of the Sucker Punch. And then I can Draco the Dragonite. But then again, Mawile might just go for a straight up Play Rough onto Zygarde. See, that's the thing. Mawile can hit both of my Pokemon. I don't know which one it's going to prioritise. It will probably prioritise Zygarde because Zygarde is the one that threatens Dragonite the most. So I kind of want to go for an Iron Head maybe, unless this is a speedy Mawile. I mean, I don't like to play the numbers, but we could go for the potential flinch on it with Iron Head. But it is going to be a resisted hit, so it's going to do absolutely nothing. And the Dragonite is just going to go for the Earthquake, which is probably going to take out Aegislash. What to do? What to do? Screw it. I'm just going to double up onto Dragonite. Mawile's going to take something out. Oh, Mawile protects. That's even better. There's a Draco. Oh, takes out Dragonite clean. Not even bad. Not even bad. So now what I could do is I could set up a sub and protect with Zygarde. Yes, the Sucker Punch fails. We get a sub up. Nice, nice, nice. We are sitting pretty, and then we can just double up into the Mawile with Sacred Sword and Landsrath. Landsrath just takes it clean out. Not even bad. Not even bad. Good game, my friend. Good game. So, even though that wasn't a standard team, that was just still a pretty decent match, I thought. I mean, you have to remember that I suck at this game, so for me, you know, that was plays. Okay, let's get a second battle. to get a second battle. So yeah, I'm still coming up with new ideas for teams. Ooh, so very often you see a Sableye. I've got 2 pranksters on this team. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be tricky. I don't have any fairies to hit Sableye with either. I have no fairies. I'm sensing a Whimsicott Groudon lead? Whimsicott Groudon? For whatever reason I want to go double ghost again. Because... see, Groudon might go for Precipice Blades, expecting me to make it with Gengar, which would then make me want to stay in Gengar's regular form and just go for Sludge Bomb onto the Whimsicott, if indeed he opens with the Whimsicott. But then of course I'd run the risk of Groudon just going for a straight up Eruption, for which Wide Guard and Aegislash would be useful. I could open Gengar Kyogre because my Kyogre is a bulky one, with like some slight speed investment to outspeed other bulky primals. I'm going to open Gengar Kyogre. He's got Landorus. We don't actually have any ice. But don't have any ice at all. I'm going to bring Zapdos though, because I think Zapdos could be pretty useful against Landorus. And I want to bring Aegislash because that Xerneas. Aegislash is my direct answer to Xerneas. Okay, so he goes double ghost. We open with Gengar Kyogre. So... now, we are Timid Gengar. The question is, are you Timid Gengar? I could just protect with Gengar and go for a straight up Origin Pulse. I think that's what I might do, to be honest. Protect with Gengar and just go straight up for an Origin Pulse. But then he could easily switch in Groudon. Screw it, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Oh, he doesn't switch. So we protect. Go for the Shadow Ball. Go on. Go on, go for the Shadow... oh, the Hypnosis. Gravity Hypnosis. Well done. I applaud you, sir. I applaud you. Okay. Okay. So what are you going to do now? I'm just going to Shadow Ball that Gengar. I might be trapped. I might be. I might possibly be trapped by his Shadow Tag. So there's no... I'm just going to go for an Origin Pulse because this is to guarantee to turn sleep. Oh, he's Gengar at speed us. It must have been a speed type. What? We wake up? We wake up? What? Kyogre, you legend. Kyogre, you woke up. I love you, Kyogre. I love you. Of course, they couldn't switch out because... wait, no, they're ghosts. Ghosts are immune to Shadow Tag. Although that Gravity Hypnosis play, I do like that. You've got to appreciate a good Gravity Hypnosis strategy. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Strategy. Strategy. Something I come up with in planning and then never actually managed to carry out. This is supposed to be a weather trap team. I haven't actually managed to effectively weather trap once. However, if Groudon comes in now, although Groudon couldn't switch out anyway because he's only got 2 Pokemon left, so the whole weather trap thing is kind of pointless. Hopefully, one day, I will make this work. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not, let's be real. No, my opponent has disconnected. I am sad. I am a sad panda now. A very sad panda. Oh wait, he came back. He came back. Maybe his internet derped. It's not very often they disconnect and come back. But he only has 40 seconds left. But yeah, while we're waiting for this, I'm just going to talk about one of the teams that I've been looking at making. See, I've got a wee book that I always write ideas in, and I came up with an idea. I've been playing around with an idea for a Mega Lucario team. Oh, he's come back. He's come back. Right, I'll talk about that after. So for the moment, Whimsicott, Groudon, this is a lead. See, the problem I have is the fact that Gengar is asleep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Zapdos over Kyogre, I think, and leave Gengar in. I'm going to go for a Protect on the off chance that I wake up, and I'm going to switch out into... I want to switch into Zapdos. Because if Zapdos goes down, it gives me a switch. It gives me a free switch into Aegislash. And then I could potentially just spam the Wide Guard. See, I could do with Gengar really, because I could Sludge Bomb the Whimsicott, but it's no use to anyone wanting to sleep. If I'm lucky, Gengar will wake up this turn and go for the Protect. Protect itself from a hit, and then we can go for a Sludge Bomb onto the Whimsicott next turn. Because I don't think there's anything Whimsicott can do to stop it. I mean, of course, there is a chance that it could be Sash. But we'll have to deal with that when we deal with it. So we're going to switch out Kyogre into Zapdos. Because Zapdos at this point doesn't really do much. Gengar does wake up, you legend. Oh, the Tailwind though. Tailwind Swords Dance though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm going to Sludge Bomb Whimsicott. And I could go for my own Tailwind. That's the thing that I could do. But that's the thing that I am going to do. I'm going to go for my own Tailwind. Oh, Yon called me into Protect. Oh, and the gravity's still up. Oh, I forgot all about the gravity. God damn it. I think I just lost. I think I've just lost. Wide Guard, come through. Okay, Origin Pulse. Wide Guard. Let's do it, Aegislash. Let's do it. Do it. Wide Guard. Grass Whistle. Hey, stop it. Precipice Blade, we guard against it. Origin Pulse, come on. Boom, bye Groudon. And then I don't think Whimsicott can do jack all to us. No, we win the match. Yay, we win. We win the match. That's 2 victories to us this episode. Whoop-de-doo. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm happy with that. So 11:05. Do you know what? Do you know what, guys? I'm going to be cheeky. I know this is supposed to be for battles, but like I said, there's a team that I've been playing around with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it together on the end of this. The end of this little episode, just for a little look at stuff that I come up with. Because, just because I want to. Just want to do it. So what I've been playing around with is an idea for a Mega Lucario team. Okay, so we go with Lucario first. And we're going to play around with stuff. We're going to have a look at movesets together. Okay, so we want Steadfast, because if anything fake outs us, then we can just stay in on it, take it, and get the speed boost. We want Lucario Knight. Lacrianite. Lacrianite? Why is this Lacrianite? Learn to spell. Lucarionite. There we go, there we go. That's what we want. Okay, so we want close combat. Okay. We want Iron Head, because this is going to be kind of a you don't get Iron Head. Lucario, what are you doing with your life? Okay, we'll go Bullet Punch instead, because that's priority at least, I guess. That's the thing we could do. What else could we go with for Lucario? Let's have a look together. We want Protect. Of course we want Protect. And finally, we will go with Tom Tom Tom. Tom 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 Tom. We could go Extreme Speed, I guess. That's a thing we could do. Poison Jab? Well, we have Bullet Punch. Why would we want unstab poison jab? We could go with the rock slide. The rock slide could be useful. We're gonna stick rock slide on here for now because I don't really want to take up too much time doing this. I'm gonna go fast physical sweeper. That's pretty much the set we want. So yeah, this is a Mega Lucario team. I've come with a few ideas for things to support it. Now, in the second slot, I came up with thoughts for. I wanted either redirection or some kind of extra support. In this case, I came up with the idea for sleep. So the candidates for this slot are Togekiss, Clefairy, who, let's be honest, is kind of out of his place in this meta because everything is so powerful. Everything can 2-hit KO Clefairy anyway. So that's kind of out of its depth. And the other option was Jumpluff, which you may think is absolutely stupid, but lower chlorophyll. But what was I going to say? But it does get some decent support. Now I don't know what item I want to run on you, Jumpluff. Should we go with Citrus Berry just for gits and shiggles? Yeah, Citrus Berry. So what we want to put on this thing is Tailwind. You can't have Tailwind. Jumpluff, what are you doing with your life? Okay, we want Sleep Powder. I honestly thought Jumpluff could get Tailwind. Well, colour me surprised. Colour me very surprised. We'll go with Encore because Encore's always useful. We're going to have Energy Ball so that we're not utter and absolute taunt bait. We're going to go for Protect as well. And because this thing's only a support one, we're going to go fully specially defensive. Full fast bulky support. No. Oh, do we though? Do we? We kind of want some speed investment, don't we? Yeah, actually, we're going to go with that set. But what we're going to do, we're going to take the 8 off there and we're going to put it in special defense. I'm kind of happy with that. So that's Jumpluff. That's our sort of support. Now, the next thing I wanted on the team was weather removal. Instead of setting up my own weather, because there's no real weather that Lucario benefits that really suits Lucario. You could say that, oh, but it's a steel type, it'll be good in the rain. But let's be honest, Lucario is frail as anything. Lucario is basically like a flower in a hurricane. It's not going to live most hits. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with weather removal instead. Because if we can't give Lucario anything that benefits it, then we'll take away everything that will just make its life more problematic. So the suggestions for this were Rayquaza and Golduck. And I don't much care for Golduck because all it does is scalds Groudon. It does nothing else to anything else at all. That's all it does, it takes on Groudon. So I'm going to go with Rayquaza instead. Rayquaza. But what we're going to do is, we're going to give Rayquaza the option to go Mega. So we're going to have Dragon's Ascent. There we go. I can't spell. We're also going to have Draco Meteor. Okay. We want Protect. Of course, we always want Protect on Pokemon in doubles. We're going to go with the Haban Berry because dragon attacks are a thing that is absolutely everywhere in this meta, so hopefully with a Haban Berry that Rayquaza can take a hit a little bit better. And we're going to go with Extreme Speed, I think, because there's nothing wrong with a bit of Extreme Speed. And we're going to go with a mixed set. What we're going to do, we're going to give you, I don't know, I'm kind of making this up as I go along. We're going to give you 72 in speed. Going to give you 252 in attack. And then we're going to give you the rest in HP. Bulky Rayquaza. Could do. 184 in HP. And then we're going to make you negative defense. And positive attack. Because that's a thing that I can do. There we go. See, I'm so good at these EV spreads. Such a pro. So that's what we're going to go with. Potentially Mega Rayquaza with a sort of bulky set. lower defense, but honestly most of the metagame is special anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, the next thing on the team, we want some power. Primarily, we have very little to take on the primals. Specifically in this case, Kyogre. We don't have really anything to take on Kyogre. We have Energy Ball Jumpluff at the moment is our only response to primal Kyogre. So we're going to go with some superb power. You may remember me in the last episode saying that Kyurem Black never gets any love. And while he is on one of the other teams, I think he may work well on this team as well. So we're going to go with Kyurem Black. And we're going to give you a life orb. There we go, we're going to give you a life orb. And we're going to have free shock. Because 140 power, 90 accuracy is always nice. We're going to have fusion bolt. Okay. We're going to have Draco Meteor. Because I have absolutely no problem taking on a special aspect with Draco Meteor. Because dragon coverage is always going to be good. And we're going to give you Protect. Okay, so there you go. So we're basically going to be... We don't want physically defensive. We want full-on Jolly. We're going to go full-on Jolly. So 252 attack. 248 speed with a positive nature. No, we're going to go full 252. There we go. And we're going to give you 4 in special attack. And we're going to go with, again, we're going to go with a negative defense nature. There we go. Alright, so we've got Hasty. Hasty Kyurem Black. Alright, the next Pokemon on the team. What I wanted for this slot is... To be honest, I was looking at coverage at this point. Looking at coverage. For this slot, I have 3 suggestions. I've got Tornadus, Zapdos, and surprise, surprise, believe it or not, because I was looking at, I was considering the fact that we've got Rayquaza on the team, which is a potential Mega. So that gives us Delta Stream. So we don't have to worry about flying weaknesses so much because we've already got 2 flying types. And let me tell you, the candidates from here are all flying type. Okay, so I was worrying a little bit about overabundance of flying types. Might be a thing, but which creates an over-reliance on Delta Stream. But we're just playing with this at the moment. We're just putting them together. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this isn't dragging the episode out too much. So we've got Tornadus, Zapdos, Articuno. Articuno is pretty cool because it's a bulky ice type and it's got freeze dry, which is nice for Kyogre. But to be honest, I think we've got enough Kyogre responses in Kyurem and potentially Lucario, because Kyogre's not going to appreciate a close combat. So we're going to want something that takes on Groudon a little bit better. So we'll just leave that for now. We're going to go with the Pokemon that I've got for the final slot, which is Landorus Incarnate. So Landorus Incarnate, Sandforce is probably the only ability you can have, which sucks. We're gonna give you, we could give you the Expert Belt, I guess, because we already have the Life Orb on Kyurem. We already have the Citrus on Jumpluff. Could give you the Expert Belt, I guess. Do we want to give you Expert Belt? Kinda want to give you Expert Belt. We're going to give you Expert Belt for now. So there we go, Expert Belt. So first of all, we want Earth Power. Earth Power is like the main reason we want this Pokemon on our team, because that's basically gonna whomp Groudon and absolutely destroy him potentially. We're also going to have, we could run a Grass Knot for Kyogre. So a lot of things to take on Kyogre at the moment with this team. The Poison will probably be useful, so we're going to go Sludge Bomb, because that will take on fairies. So that's going to be quite useful for us. I'm also going to go with... Actually, I could go substitute. We could go substitute leftovers with you, couldn't we? That's a thing we could do. I think I'm going to do that actually, substitute leftovers. To try and keep you around as long as possible, because you're powerful on your own right. So, leftovers with substitute. And then for the final move, while we can't get any flying attacks on ground, on Landers, we can get a few other good ones. Again, we have that grass knot option to take on Kyogre, but I'm kind of thinking we want something else somewhere else, because we've got Tornadus potentially coming in a minute, because with Delta Stream that means Tornadus is no weaknesses. Tornadus will have no weaknesses whatsoever. We could actually go for roleplay. We could go for roleplay, and then we could potentially roleplay the Delta Stream off of Rayquaza. Lacking another idea, I think that's what I'm going to go with. Although we could go with Rock Slide. Rock Slide takes on Talonflame. I think we're actually going to play it safe and go with the Rock Slide. Because this is going to be a primarily special Landorus. Do we want negative special defense though? That's the thing. I don't know whether we do, to be quite honest. But we do have the sub. We're going to leave it at that for now, because we don't really want to leave our entire team open to physical attacks. So for the final slot, we're going to have Tornadus, not Thundurus. Tornadus, and we're going to go with Therian, I think. We're going to go Therian. Because Therian is slightly bulkier, and it's faster as well. So we won't have to put as much investment into it. And I'm actually going to give this Assault Vest. Because if Delta Stream's up, we've already had all our weaknesses removed. So we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to give you Grass Knot to start. Going to give you Hurricane. Knock Off, just to get rid of items. There we go. And but I wanted Tailwind on this thing actually. So Assault Vest is no good. Assault Vest isn't much good, but that creates that leaves me wondering what I should put on. Maybe Expert Belt will do for you actually. Expert Belt might do for you. So we're gonna go with a Tailwind as well. I might take Knockoff off actually. I might remove the Knockoff and just go for Protect, because Knockoff isn't going to be that good, and we can't knock the items off Megas. We can't knock the items off actually, I don't know, can you knock the orbs off the Primals? And if you can, does it make any difference? I don't actually know. I have no idea. So we're going to go for a... We're going to give you some speed. We're going to give you 122. And then we're going to put the rest into special attack. 252 plus. And the rest into HP, which is 134. There we go, and we'll take off attack. We don't have any attacks, so I might as well set this to 0, because we don't want... Not much runs it, but we don't really want to leave ourselves open to... what's it called? Foul play. That's the one. That's the dicky bird right there. We're going to set yours to 0 as well. This is a good little tip for any of you guys making teams. If you're not running any physical attacks on your VGC mons, just set their attack IVs to 0, because then if anything does go for a foul play on you, you are minimising the damage. You're also minimising the damage on any confusion as well, because I believe that uses your physical attack stat to... You need to pick a format to validate your team. Oh yes, of course we do. Of course we do. VGC 2016. So is this team valid? Let's see. Your team is valid for VGC 2016. So there you go, there you go. That's a sort of quick but not quick put together team for Mega Lucario. Got Lucario, Jump Up for some Sleep Powder Encore support. Rayquaza, who is a potential second Mega, who, let's be honest, is probably a way better choice than Lucario. I am a little bit disheartened by the fact that Lucario can't use Bullet Punch, can't use Iron Head, which does kind of make me lean towards the secondary option of running Mega Scizor on his team. Because you may have noticed there is rather a problem dealing with Cresselia on this team at the moment. We have no answer for Cresselia. Literally the only thing we can do is bring Jump Up in against it and either Sleep Powder it turn 1 or Encore it into a Trick Room so that it gets rid of its own Trick Room. But the problem with that is, for the most part so far, Cresselias tend to settle Trick Room and then get the hell out of dodge. Probably because they do fear the Encore. Probably because they want to keep Cresselia around in case they need a Trick Room up later on. So yeah, this team, we're not going to be playing with this team just yet. This is all just like Theorymons. It's like Theorymons at the minute. So yeah, but I did kind of think that Lucario might do well in this meta. I mean, I played around a bit with Mega Beedrill, and it absolutely destroys Xerneas. Absolutely obliterates it. With that stab adaptability, Poison Gem. Also, it takes on Mega Mewtwo if you can get Tailwind up and hit it before it Mega Y, before it goes into Mega Y form. They haven't actually fought any Mega X's yet. So yeah, we're going to leave this episode at that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I do apologise for it being a long one again. I didn't actually plan to go into the team builder at the end. I just kind of wanted to, just to go through this team with you, because I like coming up with teams. So I thought I'd make up this team on the fly with you guys, so you can give me feedback on it. Let me know how rubbish it is. But I like to think that I'm slightly better at VGC than I am at singles, so yeah. But again, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We will be back next time where we will continue using the Weather Trap team, probably for another 1 or 2 episodes, and then we'll move on to one of the other teams that I've got ready planned. So take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.